Hello and welcome to another episode of Haemi Thoughts. I think this is actually the last one of the semester, so yay slash boo slash eh? And my past week has been I don't know what to say about it. It's not a bittersweet feeling at all, as I would usually feel, because my classes have been so I don't know. I have no idea what to say about this past week. What else happened? I'm trying to think. My memory's been getting really bad lately, so I don't know what's going on with my mind, but yeah, so more going on in my life. Yeah, sorry, that was not a very good recap of my life. Maybe I'm just saying all of that to throw people off my track. You know, who knows? I have been studying a lot, though. Today we had our Geek Study Day, which was, I guess, a success. I guess so. People showed up. There was studying and networking, so I'm glad for that. I'm glad. Today, my guest here is Aadi. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello, Aadi. How was your past 7 days? Hopefully more eventful than mine.
Past 7 days, well, the semester's concluded, so for me, that means at the university, I've got just one more class after, provided that I pass these finals that we have coming up. But it's been good so far. This weekend was very unproductive in terms of studying, but in other facets of my life, I thought it was good. I drank a bit, played some games, that's just how it is. But overall, I have no complaints of my past weekend and week overall.
Very good. No complaints. That's what I like to hear from my guests. And I want to ask you a couple questions. Even if you don't want to answer them, I'll ask them anyway. Number one, I'm taking this out of the Haemi Thoughts question bank, which is now established. So I now have questions that are prepared. Okay, so first question. What is one thing that you want to give to your kids that you didn't have as a kid?
One thing to my kids, man, I don't even think about having kids or anything like that. I mean, I know it's something I want in the future, of course, but we'll see. Let's see here. What do I want to give to my kids? I would say technology, but I have a lot of technology, and it's not something I didn't have at any point. Really, obviously, it's evolved since I was a kid myself. Let's see. I don't know. This is so hard. This is a tough question. Accessibility to any resources that they ever wanted to. I think my parents, they somewhat limited me in terms of what obviously they wanted the best for me, but a lot of times they wanted me to do specific things that they believed were, I'm first generation. So, my parents came from India and there's just a specific way of life there, so they kind of molded my path to who I am today. And, I think I'm a great person today and they've definitely helped me through that. But I do want to give to my kids the ability to choose what they want to do, whatever they're passionate about, whatever they hope and desire for in their futures. It's something that's up to them. And it's not something that any one person can decide for them. I
see. So what exactly are you going to give to your kids?
It's more of like, it's very arbitrary, I guess, how I answered that question. I guess you can't really quantify it or materialize it with one specific thing or one tangible thing, but it's like, I want to give them opportunities to do what they want to do. And as a result of that, they can become their own person, mold their own interests, and be hopefully successful. Interesting.
Well, for me, I actually have a very concrete answer to that question.
I swear you were going to say, I actually have kids or something.
I would want to give my kids a treehouse, something that I've always wanted.
Can I change my answer?
Sure.
Treehouse.
Well, I want to give my kids a treehouse because I've always wanted a treehouse. I actually don't think you're allowed to in Michigan or where I live.
You can. I have friends with treehouses. Had treehouses.
Well, that's what I heard, but now I know that you can.
You can. Maybe you need there's specific types of wood and other specifications you need for tree houses, but I'm pretty sure I've definitely been in a tree house in Michigan, at least 2.
I want a tree house so that my kids can jump off of it and get on a trampoline.
Okay.
I had a trampoline, so they'll have that.
That's a bit morbid for a second.
But tree house is for them. Second question. If you could replace your limb, if you had to replace your limbs with some kind of utensil, like your arms, for example, what would you replace them with?
Probably, actually, if I could replace my arm, so can it be does the size matter? Can it be something massive, something tiny?
Sure.
Okay, it can be anything. Okay. I would want a master universal key for everything ever. Any door or safe or lock or anything.
That doesn't even exist. You need to find something that actually exists.
Oh, well. I thought we were talking theoreticals here. But, okay. I'll change it. A fork.
That's my answer for one arm. What's the other arm?
Spoon. No, knife.
Oh my God, that was my answer for the other arm too. So a fork and a knife, like a tiny fork and a knife?
I mean, it'd be regular size.
How would you, no, how would you type?
They would be flexible and because a fork is only 10 inches or less or something.
Well, the actual tangs? Tines of a fork are maybe 2 inches long, max.
Oh, no, I mean, I was talking the whole fork at least.
I know you're talking about the whole fork, but
if we get the handle part and just extend that an extra, however long an arm is, that's what I would replace them with.
Jeez. shaking people's hands with a fork.
Yeah, like,
You were eating lunch in the middle, and then you're like, "Oh, sorry," and then you extend your fork out to the person.
it's sanitary. Maybe you could have like a glove or some sort of protector. I don't know how you'd put it on though. It'd be really hard.
Or like going to the bathroom, and you need to either pick the fork or the knife.
Oh god. To wipe. Oh my god.
You gotta be careful with your answers.
What about a spoon? Wouldn't hurt, right?
I mean, how much
It's
more?
probably not as you don't have as much utility with the spoon, but can we like interchange them like a screwdriver set or something?
No.
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 Okay. Well, I'll stick with fork and knife. I'll take my chances. You know.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining like a giant like handle with like a regular sized fork.
Silverware man. That's what I would be. And if you wanted it, you would be silverware woman.
Oh my god.
Woman. Oh my god. Werewolf. It's really close to that.
Nice.
Just make sure they're not like made out of silver. I don't know. Spitballing here. Okay.
Nice. I'm just imagining all the scenarios with it. All right. Well, this has been the last episode of Haemi Thoughts of the semester.
I'll miss you, Haemi.
We'll miss you, Haemi.
Oh, okay. Thank you for listening, and catch you guys next year. Okay. Or not. Maybe we'll have extra ones. Who knows? All right. Thank you guys for listening, and catch you guys next time.
Haemi Thoughts. Haemi Thoughts.